I had it with your discipline. Shatterday. We're not talking about Shatterday yet.
This isn't Shatterday yet. Yeah, we got a while.
No, we got a while.
What song are you singing?
Not really. We got what? Saturday, but it's the Elton John song. Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting, but it's Shatterday.
Okay, I'm not up on my Elton John hits. Or is that a deep
right.
cut?
That's all right. That's like from the 70s. That's all right. Shatterday! Shatterday Night's all right.
You know what? I bought an Elton John record when I was super into records, and I just bought a bunch from like Goodwill.
Record?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because I got my Gordon Lightfoot, and I got like, I don't know, a bunch of records I listened to with Kansas. And so I was like, oh, Elton John, I don't know much about him. 70s seems like a good era. Super disco. Every fucking song was disco, and it was terrible.
Probably one of his weaker albums then.
It was awful. I'm pretty tolerant with that sort of stuff.
You didn't get his good album, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. That's a good album. And then the other one.
I like other Elton John
songs. A couple good ones. Yeah.
But I was like, oh, coked out Elton John.
One album. I want this disco and I want to blow off some guy's ball sack and then go put a diamond ball in my room and have lights flicker off of it. Saturday.
I want to know what that
Saturday Night's all right. Yeah, look at that.
It was bad.
I'm curious now.
Elton John.
Disco.
It was so bad. Victim of Love. All right, hold on.
Ooh, it sounds like a terrible idea.
I think I played this on a show before.
Ooh. What songs are on this album? I've never heard of this.
Johnny Be Good, Warm Love in a Cold World. I think this is it. Let's find out. I'll play Thunder in the Night.
Ooh. Is this
Do you hear this?
Night song from the Twilight song? I don't hear anything.
Okay, let me I hate that you can't just hear it now.
Right here now. Oh my God, this victim of talent.
All right, I'm going to fast forward because obviously I can't play that much. It's just a fucking disco record.
Yeah.
Like his voice still comes through, but it's bad. It's so bad. I didn't like choose to buy the. I just like, oh, that's the Elton John record they have here for 37 cents.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Well, I understand. Yeah. Sometimes you got to go on a limb and just buy the D side of these albums with these artists. They make so many albums, you don't know which one's a good one.
Exactly.
Or it's just a forgotten. Like they could be a genius album that nobody understood, and this one just was not that at all.
Tom Petty, I'm a huge Tom Petty fan, and he has some albums in the early '80s that are early to mid '80s.
Yeah,
that are pretty rough. Not terrible, not disco era, but he definitely suffers from that.
Yeah, 80s. I dislike American Girl, that song. I don't like that song.
American Girl. It's okay.
I don't like living like a refugee. Don't live like a refugee. I don't like that song.
No, with Tom Petty, you got to go.
I like his other stuff.
Yeah, his hits are good. Although you've heard them 1,000 times, so you got to go to the.
Yeah, less thing. They're always on the radio. Yeah.
Tear Down. But there's some great, like Wildflowers is a great album. Even his like 2006 album, what is that called?
Well, he released after he died. They let an album on one of his you know how it feels to be me song. You know how it feels. That song that came out in the 90s. He had a version that he did that was like more acoustic, and actually was really good. They released it about 2 years ago after he had died. They found this audio, and they're just like, oh, we're gonna release it in honor of his death. He's been dead for a few years. This is an unreleased version of the song. It's actually really good.
Yeah. No, I love Tom Petty.
Actually, I kind of prefer it to the original.
Yeah, it's again, it's another song you've heard in 6,000 movies and 50 commercials. But
he's everywhere.
They did the same thing with Johnny Cash when he died. All of a sudden, there's 50 albums, of like different versions of his song. And they're all
yeah. He was good. His voice was so good.
But he got super into Jesus, so he's like, he stopped putting out those kind of songs. But after he died, they're like,
yeah.
Here's those songs. So I'm like, God damn, this is good.
Yeah.
But
I'm super into Jesus.
I told you about the Tom Petty, Edward Burns soundtrack that he did. The She's All That.
Oh that's right. Yeah. You hate it.
She's All That.
Terrible.
She's the One.
She's the One.
It's just not
terrible,
a Tom
right?
Petty album. It just feels.
She's the one. Gonna take you out to the sun.
I'm not even gonna play it.
Flying out to get you.
It's not terrible. Don't get me wrong. Like the Elton John album, but it's just he had all his best albums are like right there, and that one's just sucked. Like,
woo, it happens. They can't all be winners. I mean, shit. If you rank, Elton John's written and performed like 1,000 songs.
Yeah.
So it's like he was like, I remember watching that Tower Records documentary, and they show him shopping at Tower Records in the 70s. He's literally buying like 80 albums. Yeah. They have like an old video of Elton John shopping through Tower Records, and he's just buying like 80 records. Like he's filling a basket with records. Every new record he's putting in his basket. And it's just like, that's insane. They should be listening to 80 albums in 2 weeks. Like it's insane. But that's what he did because he was a musician.
He doesn't have a 9 to 5.
But I can imagine him. Well, sure, yeah. I mean, he's all coked out of his mind listening to Linda Ronstadt. You know, he's
just gonna say
I like this one. This one's good. She's good. I like her a lot.
I pictured him just literally buying everything new, regardless of genre. Let's listen to the.
Oh, sure, yeah.
The Necromantic.
That's what he did. Yeah. I'm curious to see that new Swedish death metal album that I just heard about coming out in the United States. It's called Burnema. I want to get that one. What's Burnema?
The harmonies are great.
Burn them all. I really appreciate the music, man.
Oh, let's get into it.
Brady Toppin. Oh yeah, play the intro.
Chameleon. We're doing Chameleon, right? So let's do. I don't know.
Chameleon.
Well, where's my dad?
Well, it should be obvious to even the most dim-witted individual who holds an advanced degree in hyperbolic topology that Homer Simpson has stumbled into the third dimension.
Bordering in Wonderland, the Twilight Zone review.
Homer, where are you?
I'm somewhere where I don't know.
Oh, citizens, welcome to LAW, the Twilight Zone review, episode 455, TZ85 102C, Chameleon, Phoenix West.
Dick, yet.
Hi, Dick. This was like a weird Star Trek episode.
It's very Star Trek-y. But it's also very X-Filing too.
Well, I did write.
It's Terrence O'Quinn.
I wrote down my last note is at least this is very Twilight Zone, also X-Files.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, you
I like how Torrance O'Quinn. Yeah, now you call him Terry now. I never realized he used to call himself Torrance or whatever.
Was it Terrence? Or
like, oh, wow, Torrance? Terrence? I think it's Terrence. Terrence O'Quinn. And the guy from the lesser-known cop from Beverly Hills Cop is in this movie. Or in this episode.
I have some
John Ashton.
Does it really
it's a very...
it's in the
yes,
intro
it's Terrence
O'Quinn.
Oh, it's in the beginning, I think, when they come back and they have the credits come up. They have the cast on the screen.
All right, hold on.
I think it's after the theme, yeah.
I'm doing the outro credits.
Terry O'Quinn, who went on to become the stepfather and Locked on Lost, and he's on Star Trek The Next Generation. He's in a bunch of fucking shit. He works a lot.
All right, here's the credits, the outro credits.
Terry O'Quinn has been in like 1,000 things.
Why is Lynn
Shay shows up? Woman in Tank. No, it's in the beginning. Yes.
Here it is. Nope. Yeah, it must be.
No, it's in the beginning of the episode. Yeah, it is. It's because this is when they get out of this shit. This is when the credits come up. It's coming up. You'll see it. There he goes. Terrence O'Quinn. Yeah, right there. Oh
yeah, there it is.
Yeah, there it is. Terrence O'Quinn, ladies.
Terrence O'Quinn. When you said that, I thought you were joking.
No, that's why I was like, Terrence O'Quinn. And then they showed, Terry O'Quinn. That's fucking Terry O'Quinn.
When you go by Terry O'Quinn, you kind of risk sounding like a lady, though. I get why he would go by Terrence for a while. You know what I mean? Terry O'Quinn sounds like a lady you work with at the supermarket.
It's a lady doll. Terry's having problems with her boyfriend again.
Fucking Terry. Goddamn boyfriend.
Terry was outside with her boyfriend all night long again. They were having an argument at work. It was so fucking tedious.
Terrence and his wife Lynn Shay. Lynn
Shay was there.
Something like hot. As close as to hot as she can get.
Sure. I'm Lynn Shay. I look like my brother, Bob Shay.
It wasn't Terrence.
I'm going to be insidious. In 30 years, I'll be Insidious. And I'll have a second career as a horror icon in Insidious.
I do want to show her because I have her right here. So why not?
Get my husband out of this box.
A young Lynn Shay.
Look at that.
Insidious, pre The Grudge
Kingpin.
remake.
The Kingpin.
What?
Practice your tongue exercises. She's the guy. She's the landlord that Woody Harrelson fucks. Does not pay.
Yeah.
You gotta pay rent.
I recently
work on your tongue exercises.
I was like, oh my god, it's over.
Lynn Shay's a genius. She's hilarious.
Yeah.
She is funny.
She's fun. And she's good in this scene.
Yeah.
And it makes you wonder how much of a fuck she doesn't give about the Insidious movies because she's barely doing anything in those.
Well,
but they killed her off, and the bitch still keeps showing up.
She won't quit.
Even though her character's dead, she's still in the movies. Like standing by his car. Hey, I'm a ghost.
I can see you.
I'm next to
can't
Lee,
Insidious me. Patrick, or what's his name? Patrick Wilson. Patrick Wilson.
Remember Lee, the Sod guy, is her
Lee Winnall. Lee Winnall.
Yeah, he works for her.
Yeah,
and the other guy, the bigger guy with it.
Yeah, I know that guy. I think he's Australian or something.
I think so.
I think he's a foreigner.
He's in some horror movies. Horror movies.
I think he's in Mad Max Fury Road. He's the guy. He's the doctor on. He goes, you had a little brother.
You know what else he's in? The Stand 2020. He plays the truck driver that gets the women and holds them at shotgun, and then.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. That one scene lasted 5 minutes and then it's over.
It was one of the best scenes in there, and it wasn't in the original. It was a good scene.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's from the book, I think.
Yeah, I'm sure it was from the book, but not in the original. But it felt very Walking Dead-ish. That scene.
It did. It was very Walking Dead-ish.
It was good. I like that scene. I just rewatched it again this in 2020, and I was like, "Oh, it's that guy."
Oh God!
Yeah, I saw that a lot.
Why would you rewatch that?
I was curious. I wanted some. There was a distance between when we first did it, and I didn't just rewatch the '94 version for the first time. And I enjoyed the 2020 version more this time because I wasn't just constantly comparing everything.
I was just bored. Yeah, it was just boring to me.
I wasn't
much like this episode.
No, definitely bored the first time, but this time not so much. I was like, oh yeah, that happened. Like,
well, because you have that you have the initial shock is off, so now you know what's going to happen. Oh, yeah, that's right, that happens. Blah blah blah.
It's the same thing with the Twilight Zone. I can watch it kind of with a fresh mind now, with I'm not fucking. You know what I mean? But I did notice that the guy from Midnight
in praise of Pip. That's right. Yeah, he's in
the guy
there.
from Midnight Mass is in there in the Ed Harris role. Kind of Ed Harris, the other guy, not the Ed Harris role. I can't remember who it was in the original. The guy, the scientist guy who he's friends with in there. Anyway, who cares? Chameleon. It's really simple. That's kind of where it's off subject because there's not a whole lot to describe here because not a whole lot happens. It's the guy from Beverly Hills Cop touches a box and vanishes. It's like a little radio looking thing.
Axel, fully, you get me out of the space camera.
He's back in the new one.
I'm trapped in a camera.
Yeah, it's a space camera. And then it's literally the camera off of the side of the shuttle because here we are. They unscrew it, they pull it off. He touches it. Oh, let me rewind a bit. Oh, it was before that. It's like what? It's a little gold camera. And then
there you go.
Love it. So cheap. But he touches it and vanishes, and then they set the camera in there in this little, secret room. And they're like, "Don't fucking go in there." And it's, they're in the Independence Day room with
exactly.
Brent Spiner's talking through
Brent
it.
Spiner.
Radio, what do you want?
Pete.
And they just believe the guy when he says that he vanished into the camera. They just believe him.
Well, they have the camera there. It's in the room, and then all of a sudden it turns into John Ashton, and it turns back into Lynn Shay, and then it turns into another guy, and then it turns into what else did it turn into? Lynn Shay,
John Ashton,
and the other guy, the other actor, the other actor that goes to the room and turns into a nuclear bomb. It turns itself into a nuclear bomb. Remember that part? The alien turns itself into a bomb, and it scares everybody. And Terrence O'Quinn has to face it because he has to show no fear. Be like, "What are you trying to do? You're going to kill us? Why? What's the point of this? What are you doing?"
He comes in there and he's like, he reminded me of like Mr. Rogers because he walks in there. He's like, "Hey, Bomb, I know you're feeling sad. It's okay to feel that way sometimes. We're just scared out here."
And it would be hilarious to become. He talks to us, and all of a sudden he has a screwdriver and goes, stabs the nuke. Oh, shanks it. I got you, alien son of a bitch. The blood.
And then John Ashton comes out. What the fuck, man?
Yeah. That's fucked up. Lynn Shay's got a screwdriver in her eye. Ah! I'm calling her right now. She's at home, but she's right there.
Yeah.
No.
Then he's like stabbing it. And he's like, "I think I got it." He turns around. John Ashton's standing there like, "Did you really think that was going to work, Terrence? Come on, man. We're magic.
Just call me Terry.
We're magic aliens.
Just call me Terry, please. That's my profession."
This is the one that did him in. You know what? I can't do this fucking episode, man. Just call me Terry. This is just...
God damn it! You can't Alan Smithing me. Okay, I'm just gonna change my name.
His character of John Locke on Lost.
Yes.
How do you rank his character? I don't need you to go in order, but I'm like, do you like him? Do you not like him? Is he one of your favorite characters in there?
No, I like the character. That's why they did him wrong when they basically murdered his character, and for no reason. So his whole life, he's like one of those episodes of those stories where the good guy gets shitted on his entire life for no reason, other than just being unlucky. And that's pretty much what happens to John Locke. He gets killed when he's had the happiest in his life on the island. He gets killed, and then that's it. Because he is what was it? He gets killed, and he turns into he's turned into the black smoke. The smoke monster turns into dairy. Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah,
it was,
which was just stupid.
I don't mind the last season and episode of Lost. I'm one of the few because I already knew it was going to be dumb how it ended, so I wasn't like pissed off or anything. There's plenty of room. There's plenty of time to get used to the quality. So I wasn't like, not as much as I was with Game of Thrones. I'm not even into that show, but I was like, fuck, this is bad.
Oh no,
that was
last 2 seasons were terrible.
Yeah, I'm not even a fan of the books or the show itself, but I was like, this is just bad. But with Lost, I was super into it. But his character, I just felt like they didn't know what they were going to do with, so they just kept, he's in a chair again. Oh, now he's fine. Now he's back in a chair. And I was like, God damn it, come on. I love Terry O'Quinn. He's great in the role.
That whole thing fell like Stanley Tucci and the Lovely Bones. When he gets hit by the ice, the icicle falls over into the pit, over the cliff. That's that's a perfect physical representation of what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The end of a show that was loved by all and hated by everyone else by the time the show was over.
We have another clip that perfectly exemplifies that, but is it on this feed?
Oh, please.
Ooh, I think it's on the other one. Hold on, real quick. I'll show the.
Oh no!
I'm gonna switch feeds and then I'll show it. We're in Nightmare Cafe background.
Oh,
this is one of Adam's favorites. It was this. This also exemplifies the Terry O'Quinn.
I forgot about that. That was the night to remember.
Did I miss it?
No, the dummy got hit on the dummy gets hit with a chandelier on the corner of the screen. So it was on that side of the screen. It was in the corner.
Did I miss it?
Yeah, I think so.
I wasn't looking.
It's in the corner. Oh, it's hilarious. It's just the guy turns into a dummy, an obvious wax dummy, and the chandelier falls off.
Okay. I was looking at the other clip. Okay. We'll switch back. Anyway, Adam loved that clip.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Yeah, it's great.
Great clip.
You can't even tell it's a dummy.
Not at all. It's so real.
It's seamless.
It's
anyway,
so terrible.
And then he lets him out, and I was like, "This is a bad idea, man. Just let the bomb blow up. Maybe this is one you have to take for the team. Just blow up, because if it gets out into the world, it might kill everyone." It's, you know what I mean? Like I feel like they're being selfish here.
Yeah.
You gotta. It's the thing. You gotta kill yourself with it because it cannot get out into the world.
Right.
You have to just accept your loss. Like, I'm dying here. We're gonna blow up, and who knows if maybe it's just bluffing. You know, it's not gonna kill itself. Whatever,
well, you don't know. Maybe it's a depressed alien. You never know.
Yeah.
Suicide bomber alien. I traveled 65 billion light years to get here. It took me about 30 years with our trajectory and speed, supremacy over your puny shuttles. I'm just depressed. I can't hear you die,
like Rick Moranis?
Oh, it's okay. Who does your taxes?
Yeah, I was just gonna say
I went to night school to be. I went to night school to be a lawyer.
Oh, Dan, I got some friends over here. Some friends from the office, clients. You come on over if you get a
chance. He has a tax write-off. I might get all a tax write-off, actually.
I love
when sausages.
When she does walk into the house, and he's just like, "Oh, this is Bob and Linda. They merged their. It does all their tax stuff out loud."
Yeah, they just filed jointly together.
They have a mattress store, and what they do is they file jointly, and they.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who brought the dog?
Underrated performance with Rick Moranis in that movie.
Absolutely.
And now he stares at me all day up here. Are you the keymaster?
As he should.
Anyway, he takes over this guy here because that's Chameleon, which is the X-Files part. Is the alien makes it into another person that and goes about its day.
Right.
There's that episode. Oh, never mind. I'm going to get X-Files. Who cares? And then he says,
I think this episode is weird because
yeah.
Right, yeah. Well, he's asking questions. He's curious. And then, of course, the crux of the episode, the whole point is he chases the guy down and he says, "Wait, where are you going?" "Well, I was curious." "Well, can you, you want to come with me? Do you want to see the universe?"
No.
I don't know. I don't think I can. I can't do that. I have things to do here. I have responsibilities. "Oh, well, okay. Well, we're going to leave you in a lurch, and I'm just going to take off now and as a ball of blue energy and take these souls with me because we harvest human souls. There used to be thetans." That's Scientology talk. Yes. There used to be alien souls. We're going to take them back to our home planet.
And he goes, "Here, take these handles. You can hold these and measure your thetans."
Yeah, exactly.
So,
oh my God.
Yeah, and then they leave, but he's like, "Oh, they're in here, and they're happy. We just have to take his word for it, even though every alien malevolent is going to say that."
It's not like
I'm just having a real good time.
That.
If anything, there's this thirst.
Does that not look like the happiest face ever? If anything, we're so happy in here in this middle-aged man's body.
I really appreciate his under.
It's a good episode. I enjoyed this one.
Yeah, it's not a bad episode. Directed by Wes Craven. It's not a bad episode. Yeah, and it's better than his other shitty ones. The ones that we've seen. Not the first one I saw that he did. The one with the girl from Christmas Story, where she finds that stopwatch and stops time. Break,
which is a direct
breaks.
Yeah, I'm looking up his stuff right now.
No, it was a necklace. No, I'm sorry. It wasn't a stopwatch. It was the necklace. Wasn't it a necklace that she wore? And she said, "Just shut up." Everybody shut up. Isn't that what it was?
5 episodes. Little Peace and Quiet, Shatterday, Chameleon, Dealer's Choice, Her Pilgrim Soul, which was fine. And then The Road Less Traveled, which I don't remember liking that one. And again, all these titles mean nothing to me.
Yeah, they're very they're very generic.
Her Pilgrim Soul is the one where he was like dream hallucinating with the girl in the turn of the century, and she was dying.
No, no, that one was like my friend or something, my past friend, or I don't know, my summer friend, something like that.
Oh yeah,
because it was Neil Patrick Harris was in it, or not Neil Patrick Harris.
Maybe we didn't do Her Pilgrim Soul, because in Her Pilgrim Soul, 2 scientists must discover why the spirit of a woman is reliving a previous life within their holographic computer. That does not sound familiar.
Oh, that sounds terrible, by the way. Holographic computer? Yeah. Oh, no. That's 80s shit. Oh, yeah. God.
We can get some Tron effects in this. Can't wait.
Oh, my God.
Dealer's Choice. That one.
Prepare to terminate.
4 poker pals sit down for a game with a mysterious stand-in named Nick. That one has Morgan Freeman in it. We did not watch that one.
There's a few we have not seen. There's more than a few Twilight 85 we haven't seen.
We did watch A Little Piece of Quiet. That's the mom who wishes her kids away. And then just gets, that's it.
Was that the one?
Yeah, that's a harried housewife struggling with rambunctious children, and the stress of modern life finds relief from an unusual source that brings power and responsibility. I think that might be the necklace one that you're referring to.
Yes.
The
power of responsibility.
Yeah. It's not a good one, but it wasn't terrible. But it seems like Wes Craven was brought in as he was supposed to be the Rod Serling of this show. He was supposed to do most of the work, and he just did a few episodes and bowed out to go make another shitty horror movie that everyone loves for some fucking reason.
Oh God, Curse is terrible. My soul to take is terrible.
It's a man who made one horror movie I love and one I respect. That's it.
Nightmare on Elm Street in Hills High.
I respect it.
No.
I respect Nightmare on Elm Street.
I don't think.
No, I will say he made 2 horror movies I love. One I really love. Scream I really love. New Nightmare I really like. That's a good movie. New Nightmare is.
Yeah, New Nightmare.
Original Nightmare is fun. Yeah, good.
Yeah. It's fine.
New Nightmare is fucking.
It's a product. It's meta. It's like the first meta horror movie.
It was his practice to make Scream. That's all. Yeah. It was. Anyway, I give Chameleon. I'll give it a 7. Actually, I enjoyed it.
I think it's deserved. Yeah, 7 sounds fair.
It was cool looking, and it was a vast departure from every other episode of the show we've seen. And it had Terrence O'Quinn.
Terrence O'Quinn. Call me Terrence. Yes. Terry. I don't get that. God damn it! You will not call me Terry.
Being a dick about it, and then
God damn it!
Maybe I'll go by Terry.
I think I've accepted it. It's a great name.
Wes, I'm sorry. This is Terry. Terrence. Sorry, Terrence O'Quinn. I'm so sorry for being such a douchebag. What are you working on over there, Wesley? Oh, another shitty horror movie. that people love for some fucking reason. I have my issues with Wes Craven.
Yeah. I do too. I never understood the love for Wes Craven. I think he's all right. He's done enough. He's done more lame things than good things. So I don't understand why, like, oh, he's just he's the bee's knees when it comes to horror. It's like he wrote one horror movie, and it was Nightmare on Elm Street, and he coasted off of that. He made a career coasting off of Nightmare on Elm Street for like 40 years before the succumbed to the real cuckoo cancer.
And what you do is you stay on as producer for all of the direct-to-VHS sequels because that's how you make your fucking money back then. So he never had to work again, really. But he kept working non-stop. The man made 4 Scream movies for some fucking reason. I think you said what you need to say with the first one. Bow out.
He did how many?
He directed 4 of them.
The first 4, right?
Yeah. Now there's 2 more after
and then
that.
there's 6. And they're not doing last with the last. I guess it's not coming back. It's done. So I think Scream is done. They can't do it.
No. It's not going to be done, but Jenny Ortega did bow out, so they're going to replace her because that's a series that's not dying. They already announced they're going to move on.
No, they're not because the director left too.
Oh, it's not going to matter.
Christopher Landon was going to direct.
It's not going to matter.
Well, they're going to rewrite it. It's going to
be they made too much money off the last 2 compared to what they spent. They're going to make another one. This is their new franchise.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. It's as much as I would love to agree that they're just done. That'd be great. No, they're going to keep going. I like the last 2 though.
Yeah,
they're better than Wes Craven's sequels. I like the second one somewhat, but
sure, yeah, that's true.
It's fun.
Yeah,
you get to see Omar Epps get stabbed in the ear through a bathroom door.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. And then
Jerry O'Connell on a crucifix. Get shot in the chest.
And in Scary Movie, they spoof that scene with a glory hole. And Dick comes out and stabs him in the ear. This is so funny. I died laughing when I saw that in theaters. I was like, "Oh, that's fucking funny." That's pretty funny.
And then the sequels came out. Again, terrible.
They're not good.
Yeah. What if Shaq and Dr. Phil were in the sub? Oh my God, why?
Well, no, they got worse because remember that era of comedy where it was like the spoof era, where an epic movie, date movie, night or meet me at night movie. I don't know. There's all these different, awful movies based on trailers. Not even based on pop culture. They're just based on the jokes were the trailers, referencing the trailers of these other big movies. It was so
trailers
pathetic.
Or
it was
a
just
commercial that played for 6 weeks after a Super Bowl for 14 years ago. Like who the fuck's gonna remember this and why? Oh my God, whatever. We're not here to discuss that.
No, because
let's move on to The Fear, the classic one. I'm excited because I have a Filthy Twilight on the play for that one.
Yay!
I know.
With him and his legs spread open and showing air out his balls throughout most of the episode into The Fear. I hope you don't mind I sit like this because I have prostate cancer. I'd love a delicious cup of coffee if you have one, young woman who's not a Playboy playmate.
Not. She got the pointy cone boobs. All right, here we go. Here's the outro.
Imagine yourself a visitor to many worlds, drifting on the solar wind, 1,000 voices singing in your memory. Now imagine you're this man, who can only guess at the wonders he might have known, wonders that exist for him now, only as a riddle from the Twilight Zone.
Why is NASA hiring like stoner frat bros?
Because he's a lonely old man. He wanted to be wanted.
No, is that what it is? The not Bill Paxton guy here.
Yeah. Hey man, the camera sucked him in. I'm not going in there. Game over.
Hi again.
Go in there. Go on. I'd like to see somebody go in there besides that stupid robot.
Hey, look, whatever's going.
Like that guy's NASA. If you ask me, he's dorky. He's Asian. He's smart. Based on those 2 previous things I mentioned,
he's got a white coat on.
Bill Paxton, stoner dude. Hey, man, that's not fair. I saw him turn into a radio.
Come on, man.
Don't tell me it's game on, man. Oh.
Game over.
Set up the obvious. Anyway, until next time, in the meantime, I'm Phoenix West.
Why'd you put her in charge, Lynn Shay? Dick Ticket.
So long, citizens. By Terrence O'Quinn.
Terrence O'Quinn.
Terrence.
I'm tearing you, goddammit. Good night.
All right. We're done. Moving on.
Shatterday, nice, all right.
Saving file as. Go do a lap.
Might have to pee.
Go for it. You got a minute.
All right, I'll go take a pee break here. We had to clean out the doctor's office. It was so annoying. So much shit to go through. But we got hey, you need some syringes? Got plenty of syringes. You won't get high.
We here at T-Mobile realize your Super Bowl has lots of different kinds of foods. People prefer different things. Some people prefer light meats, the light-colored meats, or slightly darker meats that are crying. You know how that goes. Some people prefer their louder meats, a little bit darker. I don't agree that we are equal because some things are a little easier to eat. Some people can't handle other things, like Asian food. Some people can't eat that. Like some rice on there, some people can't handle that sort of thing. And that one's too pretty. I can't eat food that's too pretty. That's just me though. Oh, really dark meat there. There we go. All right. See, you're back now. Just filling time.
I had a Austin Power pee. Once you think you're done, he just keeps going. Like, oh, God damn it.
Dun, 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 dun.
Terrible.
Dun, 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 dun.
I got the Star Trek light on my camera on my screen. Look at that soft focus shit going on. I'm covered in Vaseline.
You got a soft
Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Glorious. You get the lady light from Twilight Zone.
Oh! That Star Trek music plays. That's soft.
Speaking of which, let's get into a show, shall we?
The Fear, starring Lily Allen.
Classic episode. Let's go with a classic theme.
You hate this episode.
Classic episode. Let's go with a classic theme.
You're traveling through another dimension, a dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. That's a signpost up ahead. Your next stop, dark territory.
I know she's not deaf or dumb or retarded or anything.
Bordering in Wonderland, the Twilight Zone review.
or fear is the unknown. And here are two characters about to partake of the meal. Miss Charlotte Scott, a fashion editor, and Mr. Robert Franklin, a state trooper. And the third member of the party.
Me.
A blow-up doll.
That has just landed a few hundred yards away. This person or thing is soon to be met.
What is this?
That is one of those shadow pictures. I forgot what they're called.
It looks like Rod's having two feathers coming out of his head.
I think it's a silhouette. Like when they would take a picture and it's just the dark of you, and they used to do that back in the old days.
No, I see a face. Like there's a face there.
I can't see with this light in my eye.
You get
no, it's just an Indian picture. Yeah, there's two of them. There's
a guy in a trench coat, like an old detective, like Dick Tracy, with two feathers coming out of his head.
It's Detective Horse Feathers.
Oh,
he's going to solve the case of the missing Padawan,
the missing land,
the missing Pawnee figure, and the millions of dollars at the Indian casino.
He's going to solve the case of the missing continent.
He's going to solve the case.
Someone stole it from you, Indians.
He's going to solve the case of the reindeer games. Who robbed the Indian casino?
Yes, in the middle of bumfuck Michigan, whatever he says a bunch of thousand times in a row.
I want some pecan pie.
Cabin, but it is also a clearing in the shadows, known as the Twilight Zone.
No cigarettes
Hello,
there, Rod.
Citizens over the LAW Twilight Zone every episode 4, 5, 6 for TZ59's 535, the Fear Redux, Phoenix West.
Dig it.
You asked, just as we recorded, you hate this episode, don't you? It's a shitty fucking episode. It's really shitty.
This is the penultimate episode of the Twilight Zone as a series. This is the last one forever.
This showed it did not go out with a whimper. It went out with a because the next episode's way worse.
Yeah, the drowning pool, or is that not drowning pool? The dead pool? No,
We're just gonna name all Harry, Dirty Harry.
Yeah.
No, it's the
what was it?
Child Molester Pond of No Return. What is that called? Oh God, the Bewitching Pool.
Bewitching Pool. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, the fucking episode sucks.
The Bewitching Pool, and that is with an obvious voice that was dubbed. Yeah, obvious dubbed
over Scout.
Was so bad. Oh,
the only fun I had watching this again, because this is like my 10th time watching this episode.
Yeah,
was I made a filthy Twilight Zone over this.
Yes,
when listening to it uncensored. For the first time, I had someone today say on a filthy Twilight Zone on YouTube comment, "What's with all the beeping?" I wrote, "I'm not sure what you're talking about. You might want to get your speakers checked." I'm just getting bored with how I can comment on these things.
These idiots,
nonstop.
These idiots that keep leaving these comments don't understand comedy.
It's nonstop. It's
amazing. It's a sad state of affairs.
You know what's weird is I won't get one for a month, and then suddenly I'll get like 15 in one day because it hits some sort of weird algorithm on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I just get a bunch in a row, and people are like, "What do you mean?" And then like, "This is fucking funny," and then the next person, "Why are you censoring out? This isn't how it aired. Rod and God are against this." And you're like, "It's a fucking short 2-minute video, man. Calm down."
The point is they're saying things that aren't being said.
I made them filthy. Joke. That's the point. It's in the title. I thought I made a pretty clear title with filthy Twilight Zone.
Alluding to dirty things that aren't really dirty. If I said, "I'm going to go wash my cup in the sink," he's going to replace cup with a bleep to sound like I'm saying, "I'm going to go wash my balls in the sink."
Or dick, or anything.
Dick or cock or butthole or whatever.
Anything.
But it's bleep. That's the joke!
It makes me like laugh every time I see it, but also kind of like it destroys what little faith in humanity I have left.
Oh, it's gone. I don't have any more anymore.
Because I'm not seeing like Vinjay Saranahar or some sort of, where there's English barrier. I'm seeing John Benice, and it's like
John McClane.
It's William Fork. Because stupid YouTube names, but it's a white ass first name. Going, "What's with the censoring? Fucking Democrats are taking." I'm like, this. Oh my God! How did you make this political? Jesus Christ, man! I hate
well, where is it?
Oh, it's right here.
Well, I'm Trooper Franklin, Miss Scott. May I come in for a moment? You.
I did see something last night. I did mention it to that pickle wheeler dealer in the village.
You were some sort of a editor, weren't you?
Yes. So, I came up here to be alone. Sad journey being the biggest I ever pulled. Because you can't be alone here.
It's really only an inheritable legacy. Available only to insufferable of which, Miss Scott, I'm afraid you are a charter member. You got 2 beds? I might like to do a little under one of them myself. Your phone is because the thing, or whatever it is, moved the car back to where it was. And I think I know how it was done. It was carried in somebody's hand. There are prints on the car. Big prints. And if they are prints, we shouldn't have any trouble finding our invader.
Must report failure. Repeat, must report failure. Burn trees as ordered. Dug up shoe print. Spray it on Earth vehicle. Moved it by magnet. Request permission to depart Earth. Please. Oh, please, great leader, let us depart before they us.
What of our next visitors? What if they are giants?
Well, I think you near eye. That's what I think.
How do you watch that and not understand it? I get it if you don't think it's funny. That's one thing, but not understand it is.
Why did Black Cat was calling her a cunt?
He's a charter member of the slut club or whatever.
Or at the pickle dick guy at the store, at the local general store, the pickle dick.
Some kind of
oh my god, people got. I don't know. You just forget. I say just chalk it up to someone not getting the joke and trying to make. It's just a Russian bot. That's all it is. It's a Russian bot fucking with you. That's what it is.
See, and that's what I would assume, but it's not for these because Russian bots go 0032 XOXO dick suck. It's like,
what are you wearing?
Yeah, we get our Russian bot comments.
What time you off, sir?
No, this is just fucking dumb.
We love you a long time.
I do want to say this episode has a 7.1, and for the fucking life of me, I can't figure out why.
I think it's the twist. It's the twists always get people with Twilight Zone. If you ever twist episode, no matter how lame it is, it's going to be highly rated because that was before its time. It was ahead of the game. Look, it's a big giant blow up doll. It was little aliens that did it because they were hiding the fact they're so small.
It makes me hate twists in people more.
I did hate that line though that the cop at the end, it's not the cop that's not Martin Landau says, "I hope they find a planet where they're the giants." Like, why? So they can like attack people? Like they're trying to, how do you know they're not like little midget assholes who want to take over planets and like enslave people? We can't do it here on Earth. They're too big. Let's go to another planet where they're minuscule and we'll rape them and pillage them. I hope you do. I hope you do, little one. I hope you do.
Let us leave before they fuck us.
Good. That's not my favorite part. Let us go later, please, before they fuck us. Look at this. Look at this, you bitch from out of town.
It's
you whore.
How dare you say not Martin Landau, because that is Adam Chance, Agent from Harm.
Oh, that's not much better.
One of the better MST3K episodes.
Well, that's a funny episode, but it's a bad movie.
Let's go out to the judo range.
It was a ripoff. It was a ripoff of what? Ripoff James Bond type movie. Yeah, it was terrible.
But I love the spore gun. I love the.
MST did a great job on that one.
Let's go out to the judo range. They keep saying.
Yeah. Dead God. And this episode, what had me going was the fact that he kept sitting down that chair with his spread eagle body. And we've talked about this in the last one. I remember Frank and Adam were just bringing up all the time. He just was sitting there, his legs out, let his balls hang out. like the fact that he basically is in that room with her in the house by himself.
Her O face.
He goes, "You better have 2 beds in here, or whoa, look at that. She's right on her. He found the G spot, the fear. Look at that. Look at that. What are you doing?
He's Adam Chance, Agent from Harm. Okay.
You're fucking. You're gonna spill coffee in your balls.
Yes.
Look at that.
All you're doing is increasing the chances.
Jesus Christ! How big? Are those stretchy pants? Because he's just like wildly abandonment with his balls. I mean, if this was today, women get mad at the man spreading. Yeah. That is the fucking king of man spreading right now.
Yeah, he's definitely showing it. Because it doesn't seem to be cold out, but they're drinking coffee or hot chocolate, and there's a fire going. It doesn't seem there's no snow. You don't see their breath.
Well, you need something to light your cigarette with, so the fire's a good spot.
Not with that goddamn cage in the way.
Well, you can move it.
Now what a pain in the ass.
You know how cool it is? You look like a real man. Take your bare skin fingers and move that hot piece of metal. Take that flaming piece of stick out and light a cigarette and put it back in and go, okay, baby, where's your second bed?
That's what your second bed. So Jesse Ventura from Predator would do.
Let's double call you. Oh, you can play that clip?
I could.
Do we have it? I don't think it's on here. Let's double turn you into a sexual tyrannosaur, just like me.
Sexual tyrannosaur.
It's shit in my face.
I don't have
it. John Park. No, it's not Hollywood's dead.
Yeah, it's right here. We'll switch over.
Hollywood.
I swallowed your cum. That means something, David.
I swallowed your cum. That means something, fear alien.
I don't know where the fuck that clip is. I don't think I have that one because I have this one.
You're hit. You're bleeding, man.
You son of a bitch.
Oh. Okay.
And then this one.
Dylan, you son of a bitch.
The end of racism right there.
That was it. They slapped it out of existence.
No moment where racism disappeared from the world. You son of a bitch.
Back when movies could end things like that, with Rocky IV ended the Cold War. Just lots of.
Wasn't it funny? I've been watching these reaction videos where people watch these movies for the first time. And there's a lot of 80s movies, a lot of 90s movies. And there's one thing that the constant, like, movies don't do nowadays at all. Movies just don't. Movies have an ending now. Back in the day, they would just end. Yeah. Like the movie, like Lethal Weapon movies. They're talking as the credits roll. Like the movie's over, but it's like it's not over. It's still going. It's like, oh, wow, we don't know how to end this movie. It's so weird. And now they just they have endings for movies, and back then there was no endings. They just kind of, or like something happens, the big crux of the movie, the big event happens, and all of a sudden the hero comes out, shakes his head, he lights a cigarette, and he's just like, okay, well, I'm gonna go call my wife now, and that's it. Yeah, it's so weird. Like Die Hard with Vengeance.
Yeah,
he goes to call his wife, and that's the end of the movie.
Yes, she'll accept the call.
Yeah,
she'll accept the charges.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
God damn it, Holly, you stupid fucking bitch. You hear that in the background over there.
Gennaro, Holly Gennaro. Your maiden name again, you fucking whore.
I thought we made up twice, but I guess not.
I thought you loved me when I saved you from the fucking airplane.
I guess not.
God damn, I was a hero. I was a bigger hero than the Nakatomi. Well, he saved more lives. He saved thousands of people's lives in Die Hard 2 for nothing. Yeah.
Nothing. And that's the genius of Die Hard 3.
Yes, I love
because that's realistic. Because that hero shtick would only survive so long with a woman.
Yeah,
considering how he is. So
women are bitches. Wow. Welcome to the Loitering Wonderland Incel cast. I don't like women at all. I hate them. They always turn me down because I want to put my thing in their butt and they won't let me. So I hate women.
So I'll stop asking them for it and just do it.
And just do it, or I'll just kill them.
There you go.
I'm just going to start killing them.
This episode was directed by Ted Post, who's a Clint Eastwood connoisseur. He directed Magnum Force.
No, I'm sorry, Magnum Force.
He directed
and Hang 'em High.
Hang 'em High.
Yes, Hang 'em High. That's right. Yeah.
He did. What else did he do? A bunch of TV, a bunch of movies. Beneath the Planet of the Apes.
Oh, there you go.
He did some craft mystery theater, one episode.
I take it he's dead.
He died a decade ago.
Oh, Jesus.
He directed a lot of stuff that Rod Serling was a writer on, so it's just kind of one of those guys.
Yeah. It must have been one of his buddies or something.
Yeah, it just kind of hung around. He directed
Very
an
cool.
episode of Future Cop, which looks amazing.
Oh.
You have to check that series out. Beyond Westworld, he did an episode of.
Oh, wow. That's a short-lived show right there.
The end of his career was like very staggered because he's 80, 81, 83, 84, 86, 91, 2001, and then 2017.
Jesus. Holy shit.
Even though he died in 2013.
Oh, yeah. There's something. Well, there's some movie that the rights were lost. They couldn't release it. Or even a TV show. Maybe it was a pilot for a show that didn't air until 4 years later. We
need to watch Future Cop. This sounds amazing. A veteran patrol officer gets an android for a partner. 7 episodes. Dick, we need to do this show because look at this.
Oh, no.
Is that is it's Ernest Borgnine.
Oh, no.
Michael Shannon.
No.
It can't be the Michael Shannon. No, it's this guy. Okay. John Amos is in it, though.
John Amos?
Yeah.
Wow.
John Amos is in it. Also, Die Hard 2. Colonel. He's that guy.
Wow.
This sounds amazing. We need to watch this at some point. I'm putting it on the list. Anyway, Fear. What are your thoughts on this episode?
That's fine. Like I don't hate it as much as you guys did. It's fine. It's a whatever episode. I just think it's funny that this guy comes in to see this woman who's complaining about noises, I guess. So he drives all the way out there. He's kind of a creeper. He's a very creepy guy. He's like, he knocks on the door. Hey, I heard you're having some issues. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Would you mind letting me in? Are you gonna let me in the house? Come on, let me in your house. You don't have a warrant. Well, she can't let you in the house. She doesn't have to. You're a fucking sheriff. You don't have the right to just walk in. And he's like, yeah, sure, come in. And he's like, I heard you're the uppity type bitch from New York fashion world, aren't you?
Fucking editor.
Like you little slut. And it's like, this guy's starting trouble.
He threatened. He might as well have threatened her without threatening her. Like,
oh,
she's like, you can't come in without a warrant. He's like, well, it's also legal to rape you.
Yeah. You don't see me doing that, do you?
Ma'am, I'm just stating a fact. Why are you crying? Ma'am, that's true.
Ma'am,
it's illegal to rape you.
Ma'am,
if I were to pistol whip you right now, then rape you, who would you tell?
Oh my God.
I'm the only cop out here. I'm just saying those are facts. Anyway, you know, let me in your house. Says the man with the gun.
Let me in.
Okay, come on in.
I swear I'm not rape you like a 500-foot balloon, man.
Yeah.
That'll rape you, not me, I swear.
You know what I was missing with the Twilight Zone monster mini golf was a big inflatable tube man, like he's selling used cars.
Yeah, what the hell? Yeah, there's an opportunity for that. They didn't do it.
They had the guy there, I think. It's just he wasn't deflatable. Because this is one of the greatest special effects in TV history right here.
Oh, really? I've never seen this. Oh. Yeah. Look at that.
And then the actors.
Oh, it's hideous.
The wind is knocking them over at such a force.
Still better special effects in the Flash movie.
The cats or the babies, I mean.
I loved it when he shoots it with his gun because that's the first thing he's going to do because the bullet's going to stop.
But I think I better fill you in on something. I've got to fight that
with this.
With this. That's like trying to bring down a bomber with a pea shooter.
There you go. Adam Chance, Agent from Harm. At his best here. I want to play the trailer for Agent from Harm.
Yes, I think you should. It's a good idea. I want to see that again because that movie is ridiculous. That'll probably make more sense than the trailer will make more sense than the actual movie. Because it's condensed and it tells you what the story is. The movie doesn't.
You know what's sad is I can't find a trailer. I can only find that.
Yeah, because nobody likes it.
I can find this though. Do. That's the Puma Man theme. Puma Man.
Puma.
Give me that 100 you owe me, or I'll
Puma. Oh, here you go.
Not the tiny sausage gun. No.
Panel World. Hello.
Grass speaking.
Yeah,
Well, my cat's cradle got out of control, so I pinned it to the wall.
Did. Well, when?
Spy.
This actor's insanely drunk for this scene. Can you tell?
Well, he has to be. He's
Agency
like
and
this.
String Art Gallery.
Listen to him.
Marion?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Has Chance checked in yet?
He just called me from the practice area.
Beehive.
Made a date with me for tonight.
Oh, Beehive. I get it. Beehive too. She has a Beehive. A Beehive do.
I'm sorry about the date, honey. I'll see you get a rain check.
It's a deal.
She's a great wife.
What was this assistant's name, please?
Bad drunk soul.
Harry Manson.
Shirley's brother, isn't he?
We'll get on it right away.
A garbage reference. Because that's going to age well.
That's hilarious.
Shirley Manson's brother. I just want to see him. Here it is. Here's the judo range.
Ow, 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 ow. That's your boyfriend, all right?
And don't rely on charm. Get your head blown off.
And quit going around being a woman.
These are your acupressure points.
This could have been you. And don't you forget it. Better get back to the judo
Those
range.
pointy.
Adam?
There it is.
Judo range.
There's so much to learn.
You hear that? Sorry.
Adam?
This could have been you. And don't you forget it. Better get back to the judo range.
Adam?
The judo range.
There's so much to
The
learn.
judo range.
Oh,
Oh,
a good
God.
teacher.
Could we continue our lessons later? Say at my apartment.
I don't know. Do you have cats?
That's a nice sweet. I'll call you.
Oops, pacemaker's going off.
Well, meet me at the karate rink later.
That's what I want to hear.
watch this all night. That's all I wanted to do. I want to watch MST. Oh, on YouTube right now, they're doing a marathon of MST3K. It's like a New Year's Eve or holiday marathon. It's just like nonstop episodes playing on YouTube right now. And you have to click it, it'll bring you in. It's like a 24-hour marathon. It's been having all day.
I mean, I've already seen them, so.
Well, yeah, I've seen them all. Yeah, I pretty much see them all.
Like when the Twilight Zone marathon on New Year's Eve, I'm like, I don't need to watch
Well,
it.
because they only show a certain amount. They don't show like the B side ones. They show the A rated. They show the big guns. They don't show you like the pride of Pip or whatever that one was.
Exactly. The Pride of Pip.
Whatever it's called.
For Pip's sake, it's called.
That's it.
No. In praise of Pip.
Yes, in praise of Pip.
Season 5, episode 1? Is that the first episode of season 5?
No.
It is.
Oh,
yeah. Anyway, let's get the fuck out of here, right?
All right.
I do want to say we last covered this episode on episode 207. It was episode 999 of the program of
wow.
LAW overall. It was me, you, Frank, and Adam. It was a full house there for this episode.
Yeah.
And then we finished the series the exact same day with the exact same cast. And episode 1000 of LAW. Yep. Anyway, 4 out of 10.
I'll give it a 5.
Okay.
It's a 5. It's a 5.
I want to like it more. It's just so stupid.
I just get a 5 for him sitting like that. Because I mean, what an actor's choice to sit like that.
His slang got an extra point.
I agree.
All right, until next time, in the meantime, I'm Phoenix West.
Dig at the fair.
And let's hear Rod's outro and get out of here. 23:49 in. Close enough.
I wish them luck. Maybe the next place they land, they can be the giants.
What of our next visitors? What if they are giants?
Well, I think you'd spit in their eye. That's what I think.
Spit.
You go spit.
Of course, is extremely relative. It depends on who can look down and who must look up. It depends on other vagaries like the time, the mood, the darkness. But it's been said before with great validity that the worst thing there is to fear is fear itself. Tonight's tale of terror and tiny people on the Twilight Zone.
Bye-bye.
That's one and the same. Tiny people in terror.
The one he said, the way he says tiny people sounds so sarcastic. Ah, fucking no, we're almost done.
Fuckers.
We didn't get renewed for
feet,
season 6.
I don't give a shit. Oh, by the way, Mexicans are lazy. What?
I don't believe that, but we're on our way out of here, so fuck it.
Well, they robbed me the other day, so I'm really mad right now. They took the
J's in charge, if you know what I mean. They're canceling us, so fuck them.
Why do you think I never leave the show? Because my baby, well, them putting their dirty, grubby hands on my scripts.
I'll be back with the Night Gallery. I'm sorry.
Oh, Jack Laird!
Jack Laird comes in and shoves him out of frame. Yes, we had a hilarious short segment.
We're gonna have long. It's like that the character from Ed Wood, Pappas Tomakovich, you explorer, and he's in the coffin. I am the Count. Oh,
like,
Orlov.
What is that actor's name?
He's in a lot of stuff. He's a comedian.
Busy. Is it Busy Phillips?
Busy Phillips. What about her?
No, not Busy Phillips. Then so it's what's his name? The guy from UHF.
The dad from
the weird guy. I talk like that. Like
oh God, I know who you're talking about.
Pissing me off.
Emo Phillips.
Emo Phillips. I was
Emo
close.
Phillips. This is what we do to prepare for the
awkward phrasing.
I've done things to
That's what you reminded me of when you did your
I'm
impression.
not proud of. Yeah. I love Emo Phillips is funny though. He's a funny comedian.
He is.
I've seen him around. He's good. He's funny.
And by the way,
he's with Weird Al. I guess he tours with Weird Al all the time.
Yes. And by the way, not a performance. Yeah. That's him.
No, that's how he is. That's him. Yeah.
Yeah, because the radio guy out
Mr. Butterfingers.
There's a big radio show out here called Holmberg's Morning Sickness. But the guy, he's always doing like Adam Carolla stuff, and he has a ton of comedians on. And he's talking about just hanging out with Emo Phillips for the night. And he's like, it was so weird. Because you're waiting for him to drop the act, but you realize that's just him. And he's like, do you have a coconut we can look into tonight? And he's like, no. And he's not fucking with you. That's just him. He's weird. Like the weirdest request.
You don't understand the value of water from a coconut. It's better than actual water from a fountain. That's what I
the problem is, magazine. You're making the coconut make too much sense now.
I know it's true.
He would just
but in his mind,
do you have a coconut and then move on, regardless of your answer.
It's not like yeah. Well, Christopher Walken would be like, kangaroo. Meat. It's tasty. I think that's he has to have the breaks in between. And I think that's funny. Like, okay.
You gotta go up. Tasty.
Well, you know what you gotta look up is the maybe this will be for the next episode. Shatterday.
We're still going.
You need to look up Geely, the scene where he talks about Marie Callender Pie. It's Christopher Walken. Have you ever seen this?
I've seen Geely.
Well, this scene in particular
that sounds more like a scene that we need to talk about during reindeer games.
Well, we could do that. We could put a pin in this. We could come back because that needs to be heard because I want to hear it again.
Well, let's do it now because fuck it, I already got it up.
pies.
And we're at
so good. It's hilarious. Watch it. Listen to this. This is nuts.
This is what I was doing the impression that so good, tasty.
Yeah.
This is what I was referencing.
Calendars. Get me a big bowl. Pie, some ice cream on it. Good. Put some on your head. Your tongue would slap your brains out trying to get to it.
He sounded like Al Pacino there.
And Al Pacino's in the movie.
I was having coffee with my colleague half an hour ago.
Emery calendars.
Interested? Sure. Good. 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 Put some on your head. Slap your brain.
I made a fan edit here.
Make your brains stop get to it. Good. Jack. Now what's he saying? He's saying interested. Jack. His name's not Jack. It's Geely. Isn't he Geely?
I don't know who Geely is. I thought Jennifer Lopez is Geely.
I don't know. It was the retarded kid Geely. Is that what it's supposed to be? I don't know.
The Justin Bartha from Hangover. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm looking up Geely right now.
He's a national treasure. He's in that movie.
Larry Geely. Jennifer Lopez is Ricky. Justin Bartha is Brian. Ben Affleck is Larry Geely.
Yeah, he's Geely. Yeah, he's Geely. So who's
Christopher Walken is Detective
Jack
Jacobulus.
Oh my god! Come on, what'd you say, Jack?
One of the worst movies ever made.
It's up there, yeah.
If you want to hear
Trading's still alive.
An hour and a half of Ben Affleck going, "Why you so fucking retarded, kid?" This is your movie.
Should they super loop that and put this in a like? I'm sure they have on the internet. I'm sure they've had a super loop where him saying retard 50 times in a row.
Justin Bartha in the back of the head for his mental condition.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get out of here. Bye-bye.
Bye, Emery calendars.
Tasty.
Little Tommy Brains get to it. Good. Jesus Christ. Well, I had some of the best eggs Benedict I've ever had the other day at a restaurant in Modesto here. It's a little like those hole in the wall like breakfast lunch place. You'd miss it if you drove by it.
Is that the one that's out on the freeway?
And I guess it's no. This one was in downtown. It's like deep. This is you get off the freeway. This is right by the library, and literally it's where my uncle's offices used to be. It's right next door to his old business, and I forgot what it's called. It's but they make really good breakfast. And I was, because I was just bored. You're just like, I want breakfast. I want to go eat, but I don't want to go eat the same place I've been to a million times. I want to go to a new place. Went over there. They had the best eggs Benedict. I'm a suck. If you make a good eggs Benedict, you got a good restaurant. Because it's Benedict not hard to do. Poached eggs.
Poached eggs doesn't it have the sauce on top?
Yes, hollandaise sauce. Yeah.
Is it hollandaise?
And if you don't do it right, it's hollandaise. Yeah, it was like a type of hollandaise sauce. If you don't do the sauce right, you can ruin it. And 5 times out of 10, it just they don't know how to do the sauce right. But this place,
the sauce is the reason I don't get it ever on the menu. It's the same thing with out here. It's huevos rancheros. I love it, but you have so many versions of it where it sucks. So I just don't get it.
No, this place. The first time I went there, and I had a waffle with it because I always got to try their waffles too because I'm always curious. Everybody's waffles. Didn't quite care for the waffle. They put like a weird orange lemon zest in it. So it has like that sort of citrusy taste to the waffle. And I couldn't tell if it was in the batter or the syrup, which was equally kind of like confusing. I was like, I don't know if I like this. It was good, but it wasn't that good. So I'll probably never order that again. I'll probably just get eggs Benedict with a side of bacon next time and just bacon it up and eat it then. Oh, good. Slap the brains, get to it. Yeah. I want to get eggs Benedict and eat through my brain.
I have a place out here I only go to for biscuits and gravy.
Yeah,
they make really good biscuits and gravy, and I don't give a fuck what else they make.
I want to go there. Where's that place at?
It's up the road. It's not. Actually, it's up the road from before.
How come we didn't go there when I was there?
I think we did. Didn't we go to that breakfast joint?
Oh, was it Black Bear?
Yeah.
That place?
Yeah, they got good biscuits and gravy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we did go to Black Bear Diner.
Yeah. I don't think I got it that time. I don't want to get it every time.
Okay.
I don't get sick of
I
it.
think I must have gotten it then, because if you had told me I would have gotten them, I would have had. I think I did have them.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. Is that weird? How you don't remember little things like that?
Yeah.
Oh well, let's get to Shatterday. What are we doing?
Yeah, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick, but
go to the bathroom. Shatterday night's all right. Covered in Vaseline.
You got
why? So like Shatterday. Come on, what'd you say?
What the fuck just happened?
Did you lose it?
No, I think something's wrong with my mouse. Like it keeps.
Mouse is slipping, trying to see your head.
That was weird. Anyway,
I think Shatterday would have been better if Christopher Walken was in it.
Shatterday night.
I called Mom. She's moving in from Florida. No.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Right. I'm gonna play this again. I'm sorry, but just take your headphones off for a sec. Yeah.
We here at T-Mobile realize your Super Bowl has lots of different kinds of foods. People prefer different things. Some people prefer light meats, the light-colored meats, or slightly darker meats that are crying. You know how that goes. Some people prefer their louder meats, a little bit darker. I don't agree that we are equal because some things are a little easier to eat. Some people can't handle other things, like Asian food. Some people can't eat that. Like some rice on there, some people can't handle that sort of thing. And that one's too pretty. I can't eat food that's too pretty. That's just me though. Oh, really dark meat there. There we go. Oh, maybe I'll go with that one. Yeah, look at that, a little more tender meat in there. Oh, that one can't focus. That can't be good for me. That one can't pay attention at all. And holy shit, that one's terrified of me. That's probably gonna be the one I eat first. Just oh my god, it knows what I'm doing. It knows what I'm thinking. That dark meat. Oh my god. I don't want to eat that one because I'll be hungry again in 20 minutes. I can't handle that.
Took longer than expected.
That's fine. Perfect timing.
Oh no. What the fuck does that mean? Excuse me. We're dying over here.
Die against the raging of the light. Or rage against the dying of light, whatever.
There we go.
I watched Interstellar again. You hear that poem 50 times.
I can remove the banner. There we go.
You got to rage. Rage against the dying of the light. I couldn't solve the gravity problem. I'm sorry. I couldn't solve the gravity problem, Mr. Wayne. I felt you.
I felt you.
I felt you.
Poor Alfred crying so hard in front of his grave for a man who's still alive.
Ha ha!
Waiting to reveal that he's not dead. Just to fucking taunt him even further.
Go on that trip you're going to take in 6 months and keep that hate and self-hate, shame inside of you for 6 months before you go back to Florence.
Then I'll do this.
You are all right, and I'm fine. And I'll look at you, you look at me, and that's all that happens.
That's a dream.
She was only 16 years old.
I loved you since I heard your screams echoing in these halls.
It's like you're a failure. I'll give a damn.
I buried one too many members of the Wayne family.
Yo, I was stationed on the Underground Railroad.
Oh, anyway, let's get
Right,
to it,
shout it.
shall we? Hot damn.
Play it.
I don't have a theme song picked. This is a classic.
Saturday.
This is the first episode of this. So let's.
This is
I want to do something fun.
This is a big moment for the history of the show.
Yes.
1985 Twilight Zone. Bruce Willis stars in the first episode, directed by Wes Craven.
Ooh, I want to pick the right song. I'm just going to go with this, actually.
5, 6, 7.
You're traveling to another dimension.
When I die, I want to be high. Never worry, just bury me along with my currency.
You're entering the Twilight Zone.
Hey, yo. Okay, run it. Roll it again.
You're entering LIW, the Twilight Zone review.
Some push for what they need. Some push for what they want. Some people, like Peter J. Novins, just push. If they do it hard enough and long enough, something might just push back from the Twilight Zone.
Hello, citizens. Welcome to LIW, the Twilight Zone review, episode 457 for TZ85's debut pilot episode 101A, Shatterday, Phoenix West.
Shatterday! Dick, get Shatterday!
It's the first episode, the first segment of the first episode, directed by Wes Craven, starring Bruce Willis.
Written by Harlan Ellison, who also wrote the Soup, Your Nuts is Soup episode.
Crazy as a soup sandwich?
That's it.
I only remember because it's so stupid, and that's a phrase, apparently.
That was terrible. Well, actually, it wasn't terrible. It was,
I'll be honest,
it
zero memories of what the actual episode was.
Oh, it was one of them goofy episodes. It was like a comedy episode.
Was that season 1?
No, I think it's the last season.
Oh, no.
It's toward the end of the
Yeah,
show,
I think you're right.
No, I think it might be the third to last season, or third to last episode.
Found it. Oh, Jesus. Underworld kingpin Nino Lancaster battles an angry demon named Volkerps for the soul of unfortunate Archie Lochner.
There you go.
Sure. I kind of remember it just based on the photos.
Yeah.
These photos are very specific, and I remember it being a little wacky.
Oh, it slowly loads. There it is. Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, I remember this.
This one is way over the top, and Shatterday is actually kind of more of a straight up, I wouldn't say horror episode. This is more of an existential horror story where it's like a man comes to terms with himself and he's splitting his bad nature out of him. He's sort of exiting he's doing his own spring cleaning in a weird way, saying like, you know what? I don't want to deal with my side. It's the bad side of me anymore. I want to be the better man. So it's the good side of a person separating from the bad side of the person.
You know what it reminded me of? And this came out way before it, obviously, but one of these segments in the Midnight Club. Do you remember the Irish girl? She has that thing where she's a ballerina and gets a demon wish or the devil wish and splits herself into two personalities.
I didn't watch that episode.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's kind of reminds me of that, where they split and one of them does a bunch of horrible shit and the other one's trying to live their life normal, but they feel what the other person feels, so it's impossible for both of them to exist.
Like Maleficent. Malignant. Just like Malignant.
Yeah, just like Malignant. Let's just say
just like Malignant. Beautiful, beautiful movie.
This is a very, very simple storyline, and I like the fact that they never explain it. They don't really bother. They throw out some theories, but no investigating. And both of them just kind of accept the fact that it's happened. But
yes,
because you would expect this to be about getting to the bottom of it or confronting and stopping the other person. No, not about that.
No.
Both of them are kind of just dealing with it and coming to terms with it in their own way. One of them very selfishly and the other one oppositely. Just, I'm going to be altruistic. I'm going to take care of my dying mom. I'm going to donate. I'm going to get by. He says I can survive the purge or whatever he says, like with $200 of groceries.
Right. Yeah.
That's all I need. The other one's like, shit.
Now, do you think it's John McClane versus the other John McClane
John McClane?
John McClane from Die Hard 1 versus John McClane Die Hard 5? Because they're totally different characters by this point.
Or Die Hard 3. He's just hungover and.
Yeah, but he's still John McClane from Die Hard 1 and 2. You still have a connection, the connective
tissue. He's
tissue.
Dealing with the fallout of being the John McClane from 1 and 2.
I think so. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
He wants to get back with Holly and he can't do it. So he's totally divorced her forever. And he doesn't even talk to his kids anymore. And so they're adults, so they're bad actors.
No, I don't want to deal with 4 and 5 because I don't think John McClane from 1 through 3 would talk to that John McClane on the phone long enough to develop a plot.
Yes.
I think he would cross-dressing and then hang up on himself.
Yeah.
Okay. Plot of this is, I would say watch this one before, if you haven't watched it. Go definitely check this one out. It's fun. It's interesting. It's Bruce Willis is at a bar and he's waiting on a date and he calls his apartment to check his messages. Or is that what it was?
He was gonna call his friend.
That's what it was.
But he dialed the wrong number. He dialed his own apartment. Not thinking
he goes,
about
isn't that crazy? I got my own. And
somebody, and then he answers. He's like, "Who's this? Who's this? Who's in my apartment, man? What are you talking about?" They start like mimicking each other, and they start realizing, "Oh shit, I'm talking to myself," which is just weird.
And I like the fact that you only see the drunken, selfish asshole Bruce Willis ever react to it.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck are you doing in my house, man? Get out of there! How dare you? And the guy in the apartment's just like, "No, I'm chilling, man. I'm just hanging out here in the apartment. It's pretty cool here. I'm not gonna leave, actually."
I love your shitty New York apartment from the 80s because it was decorated like an 80s house. It looks like the house from because like Indian artifacts in there. It reminded me of the house of the woman from Throw On from the Train, the girlfriend's house, where she's watching the Aborigine thing and doing that move when Billy Crystal runs in and says, "Can I help me?" She goes, "What are you doing? I didn't come over to be barked at."
Yeah. I'll show each day because this is broken up into days and they do skip day 4 though.
But I just can't believe Bruce Willis has hair. Look at that hair.
Day 1 someday. They call it instead of Sunday.
Yes.
I love the fact that they're in the 80s. I don't think this is still a thing in the 80s. He calls himself at Klondike 56189.
Well, that was just a way to not have people's phone numbers in movies or in television. I guess you get sued for using a phone number.
But were they not using 555 yet?
No, at that point, I don't think so.
Because I'll say in reality, they weren't using Klondike still.
No, because they were doing that in like Mayberry, like in Andy Griffith. Klondike 573.
Well, Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
Get a hold of Murray Hill 45821.
I think that was a TV movie creation so that they didn't have to use real phone numbers.
No, I looked
feel
it
like
up.
that was the case. Is that what it was?
I actually looked it up to see when they stopped doing that, and I couldn't find an exact date because I'm sure it mattered when area codes took over
and cell
phones.
phones.
It sounds so much easier to call someone back then. Murray Hill, because it wasn't literally Murray Hill; it was MU or MH. That was you say Murray Hill, so the operator wouldn't call M or NH by accident. That's what I found out. This was through my research. Like you say, Pennsylvania 6500 because it was PE, but you call it Pennsylvania. Like that was just the word you'd say so they wouldn't fuck up the letters. Which like I didn't know that. Yeah,
Transylvania 65.
Exactly. That's the joke on that for that movie title.
Yes.
Pennsylvania 6500. Anyway, he does. Oh, okay. I have so many thoughts in this first segment. He just calls himself, as you see here. You were mentioning the apartment. I want to show it through each segment.
Mm-hmm.
This is just a writer's desk, and you see some pens, and you see some photos that are blacked out. Nothing much to say there. But there is a scene where he calls himself on the phone, and then there's a scene with this. He says this.
Ask me.
It reminded me of this so bad. And by the way,
Inside my hand.
We've been getting the quote wrong. He doesn't say the word fucking here.
Oh.
I watched it and I was like, oh, he doesn't. He just says, hand me back my phone.
Oh, boo.
Right? How do we both remember it the other way?
I think it's more fun.
Yeah, I think so. And his face says the word fucking, I think.
Yes, I would say yes.
His tone, hand me back my fucking phone.
You invited me. It is not my custom to go where I am not wanted. Who are you? Give me back my phone.
That's it.
I need to watch that movie again. I haven't seen that in years.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Who is? What do you want?
And you hear like a modulated on both the phone and the man present.
Rest in power, Robert Blake is here.
But he hands him the phone. He's at a party, Bill Pullman there, and he hands him the phone, and he just walks away after this weird conversation. Then he gets a videotape on his doorstep, and it's him and Patricia Arquette sleeping.
Yeah, right. It's
I don't know.
Movie.
It's a creepy movie that doesn't really explain it, but it's one of the few David Lynch movies where I'm fine with that because the actual story is there.
Doesn't he turn into another character though?
He's in prison. He gets arrested for murder for Patricia Arquette, and he's like, and he turns into like a younger dude.
Right? Yeah.
Later, he's fucking on the hood of a car, and he turns back into Bill Pullman.
Is that what happens? I can't remember.
That's what I remember happening. Who knows if that's really what happens?
And he says, "Give me back my fucking face.
Give me back my fucking pussy.
Give me my fucking dick and your for JJ." Just like Bruce Willis says to himself at the end of the episode of the hotel room.
It really was like, I'm still on Lost Highway, sorry. It really was like David Lynch goes, I think an interesting idea would be as if a person turned into someone else, and that's why they have to be let out of prison. Because that's what happens in Lost Highway. He turns into a young dude, and they're like, well, he's not arrested. Who's this guy? We have to let him out of here.
Right.
So they let him out, and then he turns back into Bill Pullman a few scenes later.
Is it I thought it was like the rest of the movie. He's this guy.
It's like halfway through he turns into that guy.
Is that what it is? Okay.
It's another 20-25 minutes of being
that kid. All right.
Because he gets pulled into like a robbery thing.
It's
been a while since I've seen it, but
yeah,
I saw it a lot.
Yeah.
Mulholland Drive was also pretty good with confusion and interest. And then after that, what's Inland Empire is a piece of steaming dog shit. I fucking
nobody likes Inland Empire, I don't think.
It's fucking
anybody likes that one.
It's digital, like back when digital did not look good.
Oh yeah. It's that mini cam shit.
It's Laura Dern. Oh, that's bad.
You don't like that movie, Phoenix? Fuck you. Fuck your face.
Here's my tiny titties. I'm in Wild at Heart with David Lynch.
Would you watch it on your phone? You probably would, you Philistine piece of shit.
Oh, I don't have that one on here. I have it on. It's on Hollywood is Dead. But I'm definitely going to show it because it's one of the greatest clips of all time.
It really is. Your fucking phone. Don't watch it on a phone. God damn it. Fuck you. I was watching.
Can't find it. Holy shit. Where is it?
It's got to be in the. It's there somewhere. Maybe it's got to be there.
It should be.
Maybe it's in the other one. Maybe it's in the Hollywood. Maybe it's in the other links.
Oh, it's in B-Movie Battle because it's in Nick Cage.
There you go. Yeah, Nick Cage. There you go.
That's where it is.
It's from there, you bastard.
Yeah, here it is.
Now, if you're playing the movie on a telephone, you will never in a trillion years experience the film. You'll think you have experienced it, but you'll be cheated. It's such a sadness that you think you've seen a film on your fucking telephone. Get real.
Did you do that? Did you do that, or did someone else do that?
It does seem like I did it, right? But I didn't. Someone else did it.
Someone made an iPhone commercial.
Because that is exactly what I would have done had I had that clip ahead of that.
Brilliant. That's brilliant.
It's because I had that clip already, and then I found that one. I'm like, well, the work's done. I'll just show this.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
So whoever did that, thank you so much.
Fantastic.
You did a great job.
And just the way he said David Lynch is he's so ashamed of people. That's the sadness. I have a sadness. You watching a movie on your fucking phone.
You can tell he wanted to get through that without swearing.
Yes.
And just went, you know what?
No.
I can't. Your fucking phone.
And he's right. Like he's
completely right.
Right. It's like, oh my God.
Because for several times for not this show, but for Hollywood is Dead, I found myself watching on my phone because I had to. And for the fucking life of me, I could not focus on what was happening in the movie. So I come in and be like, remember Sunny? I'm watching it on my phone and I'm like, I missed that, man. I was on my, even though I'm watching it, I still missed giant parts of that movie because I'm like, okay, what the fuck is happening? I don't know what it is about your phone, but it's just not. It's not conducive for watching a film on it. Maybe a TV show, yeah. But
short form stuff, yes, but not not a movie. Only if you're desperate, like you're on an airplane, maybe. But you have if you don't have the TV on the back of the seat, because that's what I usually do. Like I watched Godfather and Godfather 2 the last time I went on a plane trip.
Oh, nice.
It was like a 3-hour ride. Let's watch Godfather. Like, this was good. I enjoyed it. It was nice.
Yeah, you got to watch like action movies or something you've seen a bunch of times on a plane.
Yes, that's the trick. Yeah, that's.
But you can't watch I would never watch Oppenheimer on my phone for the first time.
Oh,
can you imagine?
No. Fuck,
you're missing so much.
Yeah, that'd be horrible.
And David Lynch already makes his movies confusing because he doesn't give a shit, and that's what he wants to do. So watching on your phone is not adding to your understanding of the film.
No, it's not.
And oftentimes there is no understanding the film, so you're just fucking yourself extra hard there.
Yeah.
Shatterday. Do you like the title? I find it.
I don't know. I think because he's shattering himself.
Yeah, he was
persona shattered. So I guess it makes sense. That's how they opened the show, the episode. Is shattered and reshapes. And it's that really very, very, very specific choice in opening the show with that image. And it works, I guess, for the episode, but it's a strange saying it's Twilight Zone. Because that is not. But then I remember, when we were talking about how Twilight Zone hates Windows, that could have been, you could have put that image in that video. It would fit right perfectly. The shattering of the glass of Bruce Willis's face, shattering in the beginning.
So I only did it for the original Twilight Zone, but yeah.
Well, exactly, yeah. But I was like, they're continuing. I wonder if they subliminally were continuing the legacy of breaking windows in the Twilight Zone original series.
You know what I might do for the last episode of this series that we do from the podcast when we finally finish everything?
Yes.
Go back and just skim through all the other series and just see what I can come up with.
Yes.
Because I don't think I can do the runtime that I did in the original series without trying.
Maybe.
Like, I think I could come up with like 20 seconds of windows breaking, maybe.
Right, yeah.
It's going to be like that baseball episode with John, whatever Mr. Megan Fox was, whatever his name was.
Right, the baseball one.
The baseball, I think it goes through a window at one point. Maybe not. Maybe that's just my memory. Sean, what's that guy's fucking name?
Oh, fuck, I forgot.
Is it not Sean Astin Green?
It's not Brian Austin Green.
Sean Astin is someone else. That's what I was getting tripped up.
Sean Astin, and then the other one is the guy that did Robot Chicken. Seth Green.
Seth Green. No, that's very. Yes. Anyway. I could definitely look into that as we wrap up the entire podcast.
That'd be interesting. In the year 2048, when we wrap it up.
I honestly think next year we're just going to focus on Twilight Zone and Hollywood is Dead, and I want to be done with this. I think.
No, we mean Twilight Zone. I thought we'd be done with Twilight Zone.
Next, I'm talking about 2024. Finish up Twilight Zone episodes and Hollywood is Dead. We'll keep that, and then that'll be our weekly recording.
Right. Yeah.
I want to be done with Twilight Zone and just be done with this show.
Well, yeah.
It's been fucking 11 years, man.
Yeah, you've been doing it for a while.
Yeah. Well, actually, this will be year 10 coming up.
Wow.
On the podcast, but also 457 episodes now.
Wow.
So I think it's 650 or something like that total.
Put it all on a box set and sell it for $1,000.
Oh God, what poor sap is going to buy this shit?
They can download it for free right now.
Nobody wants it for free.
Automatic.
The fuck is automatic?
I don't know. I just made it up right now.
Is that
it's on Podomatic.
Okay. You could be saying a real thing, and I have no idea.
I have no clue.
Whenever Frank brings up, used to bring up Podbean, I'm like, no idea if you're making it up right now or that's a real thing.
We're the #1 radio program.
And you'd always go, no, subscribe to it, man. You pay a monthly fee. You can add the show on there. I'm like, you mean like I'm doing with the website, where I can do all my shows for paying one flat fee instead of individual fee? Okay.
Shut up.
And then I would say, you know what, Frank? Why don't you wait while I find this clip here? Where the shit is it?
It's on the other one because you remember you're on a different one now. You're on the B-movie battle now.
This for here.
It's that.
Frank, Jesus! Can't you ever shut up?
Shut the fuck up.
Frank, Jesus! Can't you ever shut up?
Frank, why don't you just go away? Leave me alone.
It's so mean to Frank.
Wait.
Frank's right. Come on. Let's do it right now.
There.
That made it all up.
There's a 5-second clip, an 11-second clip, and a 5-second clip, but the 3-second clip really makes up for it.
It's when it all comes together.
Hold on. Maybe if I play it twice.
Frank's right. Come on. Let's do it right now.
See, he's fine.
Now it just sounds like he's a rapist.
Okay, so day one, he calls himself. I couldn't stop with the goddamn pan flute music throughout this entire episode. Did you notice?
It's an odd choice. Yeah, it was very strange.
Why?
I think it's just mid-'80s.
This is not. Got to do with me. Got it.
I think it's because Wes Craven thinks he's smart and he's trying to be like, this is very zen.
I want to hear it, but it's hard to find for some reason right now in retrospect. But all I could focus on the first watching was goddamn pan flute.
Look, on the phone.
Never wore much.
There it is.
What's so wrong with it, wise guy?
Everything. Just about every piece of it stinks on ice. Sad part is,
it's like fucking. I expect David Carradine to show up and do
something. Yeah, it's very strange.
It's terrible.
Larry's telling story of Pie May.
Day 2 is Dues Day because he's due for a comeuppance, I guess. And then he yells at himself while his self is at the apartment's wearing a sweater, and they're yelling about the mom and how she's in Florida and dying. She's going to come up. They don't mention the dying yet, but she's going to come live with me. And he's like, you son of a bitch! Not that whore.
I'm not moving back in that house if she's in there. I hate that bitch. Exactly. That's why I'm doing it.
Oh, yeah. He goes and he drains the bank account.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's the whole point of this episode is that it's a man cutting off the bad parts of him and basically splitting from himself. So Bruce Willis is the good,
just like his chin.
This is the bad Bruce Willis, just like his receding hairline. He's losing his hair.
The hairline starts later, but I think the split happens right here, and just good and bad, you know.
Well, once he starts getting sick. When Bruce Willis gets sick, that's when he's dying, and that's when he starts to disappear, and he accepts it, and he just fades away at the end of the episode.
I will say, at first, when I heard the Bruce Willis stuff, I was like, "Oh, that's a bummer," and I kind of moved on. But now that we keep doing Bruce Willis stuff, like we've done 3 Bruce Willis projects in the last month, I'd say. Right?
Oh wow, yeah.
Death Becomes Her, Die Hard 3, and then this.
Yeah.
And I'm like getting sadder and sadder because he's really fucking good in this episode.
Oh yeah, I know. Bruce Willis was a movie star, man.
Yeah,
he was the movie star.
He wasn't a movie star yet here, but
no, it's just moonlighting day still.
Yeah, this is just before moonlighting.
Die Hard is 3 years from now.
But look at this. Here's the apartment. You get to see your all your découpement. You get to see your masks, your pencil shavings poster.
Yeah, exactly.
That's literally color pencil shavings.
So weird. It's like it was weird. It looks like a chick's house. He's in a woman's apartment, not a man.
I think his mom already moved in and she's already set up all the
decor.
decor.
She's got the plant right there next to the Indian mask.
So holy fuck is this? Someone looks like someone's bending and taking a shit right here.
Possibly. I think it might be an urn though.
Oh my god, is this the cat from Lee Martin's Midnight Hour right here?
Oh, I think it is.
Oh my god, this is this is
where it started.
1985. Let's see if he moves out of the way.
Late.
Here he goes.
Already been out.
Oh no, it's a little pee-pee man. It's a guy with a pee-pee.
A little pee-pee. Oh, okay.
It looks like a man bent over in his penis. Whatever. Maybe I just see what I want.
It's a what do you call it? Fertility statue. You have to rub your dick on it to get hard.
It's a fertility statue. What movie was that?
I don't remember.
Nothing to Lose.
Oh, is that the Martin Lawrence movie?
No.
Or is it Tim Robbins?
Sorry, yeah, Martin Lawrence, Tim Robbins movie. Yes.
Yeah.
Martin Lawrence is also there. That is a Tim Robbins movie.
This is true.
I think that's what it was because he breaks into his boss's house and cuts off the little fertility god dick on it. Breaks into his office.
Okay. I don't think I've ever finished that movie.
It's a funny fucking movie.
I heard it. What's your good thing? I don't know why I never finished
Steve Oenikirk directed that. The director of 10,000 Thumb movies.
Yes, the thumb genius. Yeah, he's amazing.
And also that Kung Pao legend of blah, 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 where he dubs himself into an old movie. You remember?
Yes.
It's fucking funny.
Fifth Way.
No, Fifth Way is Danny McBride.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think it's Kung Pao. Legend of
Kung Pao, End of the Fist.
End of the Fist.
Yeah, Kung Pao, End of the Fist.
Yeah,
it's funny. Yeah.
He dubs himself into like an old 70s, 80s, whatever the fuck it is, Chinese movie. And he puts himself in there, but he's a white dude, and it's goddamn, it's funny. But he fights like a cow shooting.
Yes, I remember that. Yeah.
That part's the whole movie's stupid. His entire career is stupid, but Nothing to Lose is pretty fucking funny, like legit, without being stupid. I love that movie. It's one of those movies I just grew up on, when I was a teenager and forward. I love it.
Yeah.
Him and his wife play a game at the beginning of the movie where they pretend to be cheating on their partner. Like create a whole thing. It's like this weird role play they have. And then she mentions her boss, and then his boss, and then he becomes obsessed with that as shit starts to fall apart. So that's he attacks his boss's office and cuts off the fertility god's dick.
Okay.
With the sword. It's funny.
Right. Okay.
It's not amazing, but it's definitely. I consider doing it on Hollywood is Dead because it is funny. Anyway, this is day 2. This is Doomsday. Day 3 is when he starts to get sick and he's at the payphone in the rain.
Yeah.
By the way, we are going through this in order because that's how I took notes.
Oh, and by the way, did you notice that was the Seinfeld apartment?
Which one?
The one that Bruce Willis is living in when he's at the payphone. That's the Seinfeld exterior. So once they showed, I was like, boom, ba-doom, boom, boom, ba-doom. Jerry here. I'm talking to myself on the phone. This is crazy.
Hold on.
Yeah, go to that shot where it's the exterior. That is the Seinfeld exterior.
It's coming up right now.
Yeah.
You mean it's the set they have on the Universal backlot?
Yeah, I don't know. This might be a real spot in LA.
The goddamn pan flute.
No, it's before this. Yeah, go up. Yeah, go back. No, like right before this part. Like it comes down from his window. Watch. Yeah. Right here. Watch. No, before or after this, right where you get to the window.
They have that weird cutting out every other frame thing.
Yeah, it pans out of the window. You can see the whole facade.
Right, here we go.
I think it's a real building, though. This is a set. Yeah, nice lamp. Too bad it's not your desk lamp. Watch, here it is. You're gonna zoom out. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom.
It looks like every other building to me.
Watch.
I'll take your word for it. I'm just saying. To me,
it's got to be the Seinfeld house. Jerry! Jerry! I'm down here, Jerry!
That's not Jerry's. That'd be Elaine's, wouldn't it?
No, it's Jerry's.
Is that Jerry's?
I don't know. No, I'm talking about that's Bruce Willis.
Jerry doesn't have a fire escape, though.
I think he does.
I don't remember a fire escape.
I don't remember.
Anyway,
they never panned down before, so you never saw the bottom of the building. You just saw his window.
So here we see more of the apartment.
Yes.
Now he's getting cozier. You start to see more and more. They do a really good job with that. Like, kudos Wes Craven. The more comfortable he gets in his role and accepting it, the more of the apartment, the more cozy he gets at home.
Right, yes. He's
the thicker his sweaters get.
Yep. The thicker his hair gets.
He gets calmer.
Yeah.
He like takes on a like caretaker role with him until like day 6 or whatever, when he shows up and he's like, hey, just wanted to make sure you're not going to off yourself.
I hope you're all right.
Oh, Novins.
He's all sick.
This isn't going to work, is it?
This is the segment where they start to realize that there's no going back.
Right, yeah.
And then it's the first segment where this Bruce Willis on the phone doesn't keep trying to fuck with the other guy. He just kind of starts accepting it, and he's like,
"Yeah,
like this isn't good. This is called Wounds Day instead of Wednesday, obviously."
Right.
Day 5 is called. We skipped day 4. They couldn't come up with a pun for Thursday, so day 5 is free day. And then this is where he talks to his shirtless self.
His shirtless self.
Yep, I have it right here.
Come on, man. Come to the coast. Let's get together. Have a few laughs.
He's making. It was weird because he was for no reason making a fist with his foot in the carpet.
Yeah, the carpet.
I don't know why he was doing that.
Trust me, I've been flying for 9 years.
But you see, like they're not showing much more of the apartment, but you see how cozier he is, how much more lived in the apartment
Right?
he's getting.
Yeah, it's becoming
like he's on the couch now. You see the lamp, you see the painting, you see the actual couch now. He's not wearing anything. He's just this is his life now, and the other one is just like dying in a corner.
So again, it's just like that one Twilight Zone episode where the guy picks his mom over his wife, and he leaves her to die in the cold.
What is that called? Child's Fancy.
Yes, Young Man's Fancy.
Young Man's Fancy. Thank you.
Yeah, same idea. I'm living with mom. Mommy's going to live with me, and I'm getting rid of you because you wanted to have pussy.
Yeah, maybe. But this is the day he arrives to visit himself for the first time, and he looks like he's dying of cholera or like tuberculosis in bed.
Yeah.
And you see how like disgusting it is. He has like a weird Afghan blanket, and he's just he looks like he's dead already.
Yeah, he's all jaundice ridden and
like a junkie.
Yeah, exactly. So he's smoking a cigarette in the sun to stay warm.
You got not Bruce Willis in the foreground here.
No.
But I love this because his voice. What I thought was cool with this was this Bruce Willis. His voice is like,
we got the money.
Like it's like turning like modulated, and he's like, "Yeah, I knew you asked about that because that's all you care about. You're a piece of shit. All you care about is the money." Like he's like, "But did you?" He's like, "Yeah, it's fine. I got it taken care of, man." He's like, "Do you have any other requests?" No. You got the money. That's fine. I don't care about my mom or the girl you're talking. Who cares?
Yeah,
they're not me.
I'm ready to go.
No, I'm becoming a shadow. No. You're becoming a memory. It's pretty ungracious. I was sick for a long time, Peter.
I don't know. It's just I like how underscored it is. There's no music. It's just the dialogue of I gotta move on, man. It's very simple. Very, very, very simple. Underplayed.
Yeah.
and I liked it. I found myself watching like every frame. Like what? Like I'm not even worried about what's gonna happen, or I can tell there's no twist coming.
Yeah,
he just turns and he vanishes, and there's just a blanket there by the window, and he's like, and he turns, and the episode's fucking over. There's no like Peter meeting his mom, Peter meeting the girl, or what's his name? Peter, right? Peter, yeah, Peter Novins. You don't see any follow up on it. There's no explanation as to what the fuck happened. It's just
no,
we're out of here. The other one's gone. That's all that mattered. Bye. I like that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give this one an 8.
I agree. It's an 8. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's very well done for what it was. The 85 being a 1985 episode of a TV show is pretty solid.
September 27th, 85.
Wow.
Although part B, A Little Peace and Quiet, was the one we mentioned in the last episode with the mom who wishes her children away. That one does bring this total episode score down to around a 7, maybe a 6. I don't know. I'm gonna give it a 7. But this one's an 8. I like this one. What a strong, solid intro, and I wish they didn't have the B plot, the B storyline, and this was just it.
Yeah,
because it's 22 minutes. It's 23 with commercial or without commercials, 23 and then half an hour, whatever. Pat it out, but don't throw on some other episode and make it an hour. Just
right. Yeah.
Here's a good episode. Bye. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all you had to do. Nobody's asking for more. We don't. Oh, here's another. Okay. Like leave them wanting more, and no, they failed. Has a 7.5 on IMDb. With
That's about accurate. That's about accurate.
Only 850 people.
Wow, that's shocking.
But I will say, very, very not Wes Craven. It was very underplayed. And that's the word I want to use for this episode because there's no, except for the pan flute in the beginning, there's no music telling you how to feel. There's no woman, there's no love interest, there's nothing other than these people talking, and then you understand everything, and then they're out of there and you're done.
Yeah.
It doesn't drag, it doesn't overstay its welcome, just like this podcast does. It's just out of there.
Doesn't talk about anything else.
What a good way to start off the show that quickly turned pretty stupid.
It gets worse and worse per week. God damn, I thought this was a good Shatterday show, and it went to shatter shit.
Shitter show, they should call that.
Shitter shatter.
Because Chameleon was only a couple episodes. The next episode, actually.
Well, there you go.
102.
It shows you, yeah,
good one. But then episode 3 had Children's Zoo.
Ooh,
yeah.
That's yeah.
Episode 7 had Teacher's Aid, one of our favorite clips to this day. Do you remember that one?
Which one?
Teacher's Aid. This one.
That's right, Adrian Barbeau.
We don't play that one enough.
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
That's a rare one.
Adam watched that one with us, didn't he? Wasn't he around for that one?
I think so. Yeah, because that was very early on.
Yeah, that was funny.
Burning Man, Dead Woman's Shoes with Helen Mirren. Remember that one?
Oh, I remember that one. Yeah.
That was all season 1. I have Newton. I mean, there's we've done like I'd say half of season 1 so far. We haven't done Wordplay, Kentucky Rye, Nightcrawlers, If She Dies, Ye Gods, Examination Day, Paladin of the Lost Hour, Dealer's Choice, Wong's Lost and Found Emporium, which is coming up, Shadow Man, Uncle Devil Show, Opening Day, Her Pilgrim Soul, Night of the Meek remake, Still Life, Little People of Kill Me Woods, sorry, Monstrosity, it looks like, Tooth and Consequences, Tooth and Consequences. Personal Demons, Cold Reading, Leprechaun Artist, Dead Run, Red Snow, Day in Beaumont. 24 segments we haven't done. That's about half.
Yeah.
I won't go through the other seasons. I was just curious how far we are.
Yeah, we always go then.
And that's why I say I want to finish this goddamn show.
Yeah, you're right.
85, 2002 Night Gallery, and the Redux of the original show, and the Redux of 2002 or 2020. There's only a few of those left though. and be done.
Yeah, I agree.
And just be done and move on to other things. We can do more anthology. We haven't done that in a while.
There's so much out there that we haven't even touched the surface. We can scratch the surface of how.
When are we going to get to the fireworks factory?
What? I don't think you. I understand your devotion to Sparkle Mountain.
I feel like we're so stuck at the cardboard box factory, and we need to get out of it.
You turned my boy into a box. A box.
Until next time. And in the meantime, in Phoenix West.
Take it. Shatterday night's all right.
Peter J. Novins, both victor and victim of a brief struggle for custody of a man's soul. A man who lost himself and found himself on a lonely battlefield somewhere in the Twilight Zone.
In downtown LA, in a taxi cab. I will say, I will now add this to my list of Wes Craven accomplishments. It's going to be Scream, New Nightmare, and then this. This is pretty good. And then I'll bring up Cursed and Red Eye and My Soul to Take and blah, 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 blah.
My Soul to Take is a fucking awful movie. One of the worst movies ever made in history. It's terrible.
It's just a remake of Scream with the exact same twist.
So bad.
The exact same twist. All right, bye-bye. Oh, next week. Not next week, but next year. The next 3 episodes.
Yes.
TZ59, 321, Kick the Can Redux. TZ59, 220, Static Redux. 2002 Twilight Zone. 122, Gabe's Story with Christopher Titus.
Okay.
Those will be the next ones that we do on our live stream.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.